This is Len Kearns from Foot Function Lab in my CPAD facility where I train chiropractors, foot doctors, PTs, orthopedic surgeons that come in. I'm introducing you to Dr. Marc Rosen, who is an advisor and helps train doctors with me. Also uses and helped me to develop this technique of videotaping patients so that they could see in real time what is happening with their body. So that when a doctor sends them to another doctor, an orthopedic surgeon sends them to a foot doctor, chiropractor to take care of their bad knee, they have no idea when you read the prescription, give them a pair of orthotics for pronation, because they just think it's a word. So hopefully, what we developed over the years is just showing a patient who thinks they're walking right, and I'm going to show you how my knee's gone forward. And if someone would have showed me a movie of my knee going this way 20 years ago, then maybe I would have gone on my own looking for orthotics. So most people are pronating, their knee falls in, and as they walk, they overpronate, their bunions hurt. They cause themselves to get bunions along with tight shoes, men and ladies. And when they're at a doctor's office and the doctor says you need a pair of orthotics, they have no idea what a flat foot is, a supinated foot. They have no idea that their knee moves in and out. So today, with new technology and a $100 webcam, we're here to show you how to put a camera in your office, and as a patient sees all the problems and misalignment, they almost say, okay, give me those adjustments to help my knee and the treatments, give me the pair of orthotics, so my back, my knee, my foot won't hurt as much. And now we're about to show you what we do. Dr. Rosen, please take out the a mat. This is a mat that's older than all of us, but instead of spending $20,000 for electronic pressure mat, you could use a Harrison mat, and Dr. Marc is going to ink it up. Now Dr. Marc is going to ink up the pad.
It's very simple. We just put a few dots of ink onto one side of the pad. It's indicated here. And we just roll out that ink until it's very nicely spread and thoroughly covering the pad. It's very easy to do. There's a bunch of paper, one-sided. On the other side, you flip the pad over so that when the patient steps on this side of the reverse side of the pad, it puts an imprint on from the ink side onto the paper that's underneath the pad. So we're going to demonstrate that now on what do you call it? A
Harrison mat.
no.
Impression.
In time.
In time.
Sorry about that.
So now we would tell the patient to sit down, take his shoes and socks off. So I'm going to act as the patient and have them roll their cuffs up because we're going to take a movie afterwards. And I'm a normal pronator, and for over 20 years, a doctor that treated me in New Jersey and wrote 4 books on bad backs never looked at my pronation, never looked at my foot. He kept adjusting my back, making me better after 2 or 3 visits until the next time it would go out. Until I got bilateral heel pain, which is a true story, and had 3 surgeries on my right heel and the right orthotics to correct it. Okay, you tell me what to do.
Okay, so we're going to have the patient now stand a few steps away from the pad, and we're going to have them walk in that nice neutral way, stepping on the pad along the gating. Once that's done, we'll just flip it over, take a quick look at the foot, and have them come back and do the other side.
Now the doc, for those professionals that are watching this, he's just going to tell you a little bit about what he sees on those papers.
So upon looking at the impressions, the heavy ink shows where the extra pressure is as the patient's walking on the mat. When you see a large amount of coverage where the arch should be, it's very logical, the arch is falling. So this patient is pronating much heavier on the right foot than the left foot, and you can see the imprint along here where the foot is dropped down. The extra pressure on the first, second, and third metatarsals on the right foot, the second and third on the left foot, indicate that's where he's putting extra pressure down. A little extra pressure on the right heel, that tells me his body weight is not balanced.
And if the doctor orders cutouts, depressions, metatarsal pads, all kinds of things to take the pressure off. Here's some examples I hope you can see. And maybe you can zoom in. Here's a cutout if somebody had a dark impression on the little fifth metatarsal area. Here's a depression here for this third metatarsal.
This is where the customizing of this orthotic and lens lab works best, because we use the combination of the gait analysis, which we'll even do more of in a minute, the pedograph right here, and the cutouts for the metatarsals to take the pressure off of the toes once the orthotic has been made.
Also, we could add a metatarsal pad to lift up, which is another arch. It goes across the first to the fifth to relieve pressure. And usually you would keep a copy in your office and put this and send this to me in the box if you're a new doctor. Then I would discuss it on the phone, or Dr. Marc would, and go over how to order the orthotic to take off the pressure points and what to order for you. Including, if we make our famous dress orthotic for sandals, soccer shoes, running spikes, ladies sandals and men's sandals, all the above can be built in. Metatarsal pads, cutouts into the famous number 1, 2, 3 dress orthotic for women's sandals and shoes and sports shoes.
Show the array of, on the board up here, you can see all the different types of orthotics that we can make. Some are heavy duty, some are cork, some are for diabetics, some are for dress shoes, and there's different models, different sizes here, just to demonstrate the variety of orthotics that are available in the lab. All custom made from the casting that you take in your office.